Hello everybody, it's MacPlays with a benchmark for Watch Dogs. My system setup's in my description. It's an i7 full 770K to ATX overclock. Okay, so let's look at the options display. First of all, I'm going to be running it at the Xbox One resolution, which is roughly 768, close to that. With all these settings, and the graphics is medium to high on the Xbox and PlayStation 4, so I'm going to give it the benefit of the doubt and make it high just to be kind. And there we go, this is what the Xbox One looks like with this game. Okay, and this is running at about 120 frames per second, near enough. Okay, it's averaging about 100 frames per second, maxing about 125 frames per second. So yes, this is seen as the Xbox One is 30 frames per second. This is 4 times the frames per second, and I'm giving it the benefit of the doubt and giving it slightly higher graphics than it probably have on the console. Now, let's bump it up to the PlayStation 4 level, which is, I believe, 900p. I'm going to do 1600 by 900p and be fair, be kind, because I think it would be closer to that. So, this is the PlayStation 4 level of graphics. And yes, that has taken more of a punch into the frames per second. The FPS, this is definitely more like it. I mean, between the Xbox One and PlayStation 4, the PlayStation 4 is definitely the closest to PC spec quality. Now, I believe the PlayStation 4 is only at 30 frames per second too, but I could be wrong, it could be 60 frames per second. Either way, this is averaging about 90 frames per second, maxing at about 100 frames. The minimum's probably 78, I'm guessing. So, let's begin the real talk. Let's throw it to 920 by 1080 resolution, which is a sweet spot for PCs. If you get higher, fair enough. And we're also going to throw in some anti-aliasing, because I'm using a monitor, not a TV. Sometimes you can get away with none of it on the TV, like the games consoles. But on the monitor, you're closer and you can see all the little things. Now, graphics quality, ultra, let's go max. Also, let's take away motion blur because that's gross. Who wants motion blur? Consoles have to deal with it, sucks for them. And here we go. This is what the game was supposed to look like. It doesn't look too much different to the PlayStation 4 version. Actually, I'll take that back. Look at these reflections in the glass and... oh, it looks quite beautiful, to be honest, up close. So let's start the real benchmark, guys. Let's see how much frames per second this can get. On ultra max settings. I mean, I could go higher with the AA, but I don't really see the point too much at this point. And also, don't forget I'm recording, so my frames will be lower than normal. Also, the Xbox One and PlayStation 4 DQ now, I'll be doing 10 frames extra per second than I actually said because I forgot I was recording, which takes 10 frames away. So yes, this is literally 4 to 5 times better performance than the Xbox One, and I'd say about 3 times better than the PS4. The PS4 has done an amazing job, to be honest, with keeping up. I'll give it that. Oh, that's some okay physics there, to be honest. So yeah, it's a fun game. I will be doing a Let's Play very soon, so keep an eye out for that, guys. And I'm just trying to figure out ways to sort the frames out. There we go. On foot. So the frames, I would say I'm hitting about 55 frames average. I'd say minimum's 47 and max is about 70 at this point. But I will have the proper min-max average in the description. And And there we go, I'm bumping into stuff to see how things go with the frame rate. And it's keeping up very well. So there you go, guys. Thanks for watching, and hopefully you enjoyed the little Xbox One, PS4, PC comparison thing in the beginning. And if you do, I may do that in future episodes too, so people know whether it's worth buying or upgrading their PC, or whether it's worth staying with the console. In my opinion, if you've got a PS4, it's probably worth just staying with the PS4 unless you want to have everything on Ultra. Because the PS4 settings weren't too bad looking, to be honest with you guys. If you've got a different console, then I'd probably think about upgrading, to be honest, because it was a little bit of an eyesore at a lower resolution, to be honest with you guys. Other than that, there's not much more to say. Keep an eye out for my playthrough, and thank you for watching the benchmark. Also, if you can think of any benchmarks you'd like me to do, just say and I'll give it a go. I shot 3 times. Take care.